suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a Sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Yeah. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view, hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks, I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they wanna keep me, oh that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a mansion. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
They check second to 10.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Go!
This is Marlon Mack, third-year running back. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
6-yard play brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Love. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
And a Packer
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On second down, here's a run with Mack. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First down, Green Bay.
I got you. Check 52. Switch. Strong right. Check 31. Hey, check.
This is Jerick McKinnon, who missed the entire 2018 campaign. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Locke. Now a hit, and Locke lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Let's bring it.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check out. 12. 11B. Check 59.
3rd and long. It's Locke. That one complete to Hill. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And that one will be no good. He never had it online. It's well wide to the left, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. Now the 3rd leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The set. On any.
Check 56. Hey, tight. Alert 3. Whip.
White smash.
Mark 56.
8.
56.
20.
Throwing on 2nd down. Newton. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
He's checking. Crash. Slam. Switch.
8. Check 25.
From the gun, here's Newton. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with the tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Robbie Anderson, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is taken at his 4. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, come get a little bit closer this time.
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now Luck defers to Mack. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Block on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in this 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. That one into the hands of Kane. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it, because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. A big play here for Dallas. And even 50 yards. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Todd Gurley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 14-0.
You know what it is, Giants. You're out here playing ball, bro.
The touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Let's go, D.
This will be fielded at the 8.
Pop that ass.
And he'll take this across.
Pop that ass.
Extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Oh, boy, let's see what he got now. Yeah, the pressure on that quarterback.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Get in there.
Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I don't eat nothing.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
675.
Back to throw, Love.
Okay.
It's caught by Davis. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
Go for it.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
That nigga come in there. All right. All right. So that's how you feel? So that's how you feel, huh?
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down.
Check 26, check 26. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Needing the tough yards.
Ain't nothing, man. Let's go, man.
Let's
go, D.
Ain't nothing. Sure he pushed the line forward.
Ain't nothing over here.
Indeed, he did not. They stop him.
Let's go, man. We're going to get this one over way quick. Let's go. We're going to get this one over way quick.
Scrimmage the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen. Great, great. 56. Here we go, here we go, here we go. 56, the mark, boys, 56. Check 56. Express. All day, defense, all day, all day.
Throwing is Newton. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Let's go, man.
Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Some 16 overall wide receivers out here, man. Let's go, man. Doing this, man.
And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point up and good by Sanders.
Go, baby.
That makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown,
down
ready to
south
kick it away
football
is
Giants here.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Get this over with quick. Let's go. Everybody equal now. We all got to build. Let's go. That's what I like. Let's go, man. Pick a play, bro.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
No, that bitch had me too. Dude, get a little bit of water in. Chill out.
Already and another first and 10. From the gun, here's Locke. It's Hill, complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Dude, get a damn cup, man.
Pass play, 2nd and 3. Now Locke. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper.
Had that,
and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Exactly
a gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride.
We don't want him to score 7, y'all. Come on,
a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack.
Sure.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Close it.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Luck into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football.
On, y'all.
Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense,
be
aware the ball may come your way.
The Packers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Throwing is Locke. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
That's what I like to see.
Forces 4th down.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's go.
They'll run for it. It's Mack.
That's all right.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
Y'all. Let's go.
First down, Green Bay.
God dang, hype. Let's go, man. Pick a play.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Get in there.
A shotgun snap for Locke. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
I'll give you that.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
We're going to have to work for this.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Luck now to throw.
Let's eat, man. Let's eat. Snack time. Snack time, fellas. Let's go.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They have not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really
Wilkes is a 65 overall in free agency.
The Packers on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Out of the gun. Lock.
No, man. No, man.
Intercepted. Picked by Brandon Williams.
No fly zone over here, baby. Let's go. Williams is a 64 overall and free agency.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's
we don't want them to score until the fourth quarter, y'all. Let's go.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Trying to knock his head off the shoulder.
Past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's see what he got. Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where...
Come on, man. It's too much yards, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
What are y'all doing out here, man?
But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time.
Too much
First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Come on, y'all. D up. Let's go.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Hey, Orbit.
Let's go, y'all. D up.
2nd and 5 now.
Oh, you got to pick that, baby. You got to pick that. He got to pick that.
First rounder. There to break that one up.
He should have won. Man, he should have won here and snagged that, baby. Burns, run that over.
Seems to be
Run
the
that
front
off.
and the back end. Pass rush.
Damn,
They've been
what
able
the
to
fuck
get
you doing,
home,
homie?
and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Hey, 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 hey.
Go, go. Mexico, Mexico.
Here's Lund.
Look at this bullshit, man.
And they get him down,
these
but not
fucking
before he
yards, man.
takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
You draw quarter. 12.
On first down, it's Lund.
Go eat.
Nowhere to escape.
Go eat,
He
Bosa.
goes down.
Let's go eat, Bosa.
Able to
Lunchtime.
record his 5th sack of the season.
They're
Lunchtime.
in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this
Come
one.
here. Your
That's
hamburger
the
helper.
third one in
Let's
this
go.
game. Obviously,
Get off of
pass
me.
rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back
go
to their
eat, Bosa.
offseason. They decided to make it a priority,
Snack
and it's
time,
working
Bosa.
out.
Come here.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Lund.
Oh, how the fuck
Run
did I
the screen
overpass
with
that?
Mack.
How did I overpass that?
They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
Slow down,
Now the
son, bro.
Cowboys going to burn the
doing
first
too
of
much
their
now. Let's go.
timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Fuck, I ain't even opened my beer yet. Fuck. Take this away.
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on 3rd.
Here we go. Here we go.
Alert. 11.
Right, check. 59. Crunch time, defense.
Greystone, travel.
He's coming, double up.
Now Lund. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. On as the punt team now as this one's sent away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
Let's see what we got here.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room.
Cam fighting. He lost the football.
What the fuck is that, bro?
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that's
big,
isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
350 yards plus, man, passing the ball, bro. Let's go.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20.
Watch it now.
And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
What you want, Quiz, man? You look blowing up my shifter, bro. Chill out, bro. We out here, bro. We out here, bot. Straight up. You hear me? Let's go, man. Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Throw left side to start the drive is complete.
Let's go, Cam.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Yards, okay, let's go.
These Cowboys looking good here at AT&T Stadium. Of course, they were really good in this building last year, 7-1 in their 8 games played at home.
This
the
boy
only
has a
loss
treat
was
game.
on a Monday night to Tennessee.
So I need Anderson to get the ball here. Let's go. Let me see how I can throw him off. Throw him off right there. Throw him off right there.
From the 50, Newton. He's going to air one out.
Let's eat, baby.
At the 20.
Let's eat.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down
inside Cam
the
Newton.
20.
A dime.
32 that time.
A dime, Cam. I see you, Cam.
So the big play means
I see
just
you,
like
Cam.
that, they'll operate from the red zone now on
I
first
see you,
down.
Cam. Cam said, I'm throwing dimes out here.
Great. Watch the run.
Out of the gun, Newton. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson.
That boy got a breakout game, man. I need this boy to get that trait, man. You hear me?
That's over
I need this
40
boy to get this
yards
trait,
of
man.
movement with those last 2
Forcing that
plays.
in there. Let's go, Cam. Force it in there, Cam. I need this trait, baby. Let's go.
I got you, boy.
20.
Newton throwing again.
Whew.
It's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
Let's go, Cam. I need this trait, Cam.
At the Packers' 2-yard line.
Oh, man. We got him thinking out here, man. Let's go, man.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Anderson, I need you to get this touchdown, Anderson. So that way you could get your shit, man. Let's go. Hit the ball, Cam.
To the air again.
There goes a trait. 2 touchdowns.
This is caught for a Cowboy
yes,
touchdown.
He's about to be a superstar.
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will
about to be
swell
a
by one
superstar.
more. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath,
Part 2 need to hurry up.
try to figure out what is working and call more of that.
Don't rush it, brother. Just look, man. Just chill out and be patient,
Loss of
man.
a yard there to start out. That leads to a
You
second
got away
and
from him in
11.
the first one, but trust me, it ain't gonna be like that.
56.
Here's Love.
How the fuck did he get that? I'm right there.
And they're
Come
able
on,
to get
man.
this one across
Man, I'm
the
waiting on this shit, man.
35.
Look.
14
Come on,
yards,
man.
good for a Packer
Come on,
first
man.
down.
Give me a break, bro.
They really love to get him into one-on-one
Look,
opportunities,
man,
and this
come
is
on,
one
man.
way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him?
I tell you,
Corner,
bro.
safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Ain't no way.
So here's a first
your ass
and
over there,
10
Williams.
at the
Fuck.
38. To throw is Love.
I was away.
This one
Fuck.
to Mack.
Good shit.
And this will be good
shit,
for a
good shit,
pickup of
good shit.
9 to the 46.
I was damn sure ready
And we
for
see
it.
another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical
way
to the
to get
passing
back, though,
attack
Tony.
as a lot of receivers, tight
Good
ends,
way to get
because
back,
their
Tony.
ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll be brought down at the
You know what?
48-yard line.
Let's do
A gain of
switch up
5,
here.
good enough for the
Great.
first
Yeah.
down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Now it's Love. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Coming to you.
Hey, Charlie.
Check 59.
Back to throw. Love. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. He's going to field this at the 4. 12 yards on the return that time. And out will come the offense as they take over.
That's how she coming. Yeah.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Yeah. Nope. No. That shit was nasty. That shit was nasty.
On first down.
No.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Luck over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Fuck around, threw an interception, talking on the phone, man. God damn.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
Tight is right. 3 down.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike.
Luck. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Amir Abdullah past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys! What a sensational punt return, 98 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. What a risk he took, but it paid off. I mean, he took that punt from inside the 5 near the goal line, ran it all the way back.
And normal coaching says you let that one go. Anytime you're inside the 10-yard line, you let it hit and hopefully bounce into the end zone. But as you mentioned, he took a risk, and boy, did it pay off in a big way. I wonder if they let up a little bit going downfield, thinking that there was no way he was going to return that one.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
57's right. Hey, zoom. Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 8. He finds McKinnon, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now Luck under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Jonathan Joseph there for the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Newton. This one into the hands of Burton. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Newton now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Newton. Able to get away. Steps, Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out, and the Packers pick it up. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect
him. No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different? You know, because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Throwing is long. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And Gurley here fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 1st down, it's Gurley. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now the throw pulled in by Anderson, and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take him to look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Now a man open down the middle of the field and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Smith. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go! At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. On first down, Locke. Pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss.
57. 57's the mic. Rock 56. Hey, Steve 6.
After the sack on first down, Luck. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Third and long, it's Locke. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 45.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.